Are we doing it? Streaming on Twitch. Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. I believe in YouTube. Oh, it says streaming. Okay. I don't need the Twitch open anymore. YouTube, what's going on? What's happening? Am I live? I hit the button a little early so I could sort this shit out first. It doesn't say I'm live, but it does say I'm live. Let's see. Always gotta start with a little bit of troubleshooting. Okay, I see the live now. Okay. Let's edit this so it's got the fucking thumbnail. I'm using Restream to be on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, but it's a little weird. Just the way it functions is a little tough to navigate. But that's fine, because I need a minute to let people show up anyways. And to push all my links out to everywhere. Welcome. If you're watching this post hoc, just hit that right arrow until I seem to be animatedly speaking. To hear me back. Hello Nisa, hello Godly Vex. Alright, posting on Blue Sky. Closing Blue Sky. Posting on Discord. At everyone. Disco time. Disco baby, disco baby, disco baby, disco. Closing Discord. And now let's get my chat. I see chat. I see Ari May on Twitch. I see Nisa and Godly Vex on YouTube. Alright, perfect. I got all my chats working. Ari May was right on time. So was Nisa, actually. Y'all are right on time. I appreciate it. Okay. It's time. It's time to continue Disco Elysium. But first, I have to say some things. So, in case you didn't see my posts about this, previously on Disco Elysium, I played for 6.5 hours, and I was warned by the chat, this game doesn't autosave very frequently. Now, in the first 3 hours I was playing, it autosaved twice. In the next 3.5 hours I was playing, it did not autosave at all. And in my head, I was like, okay, usually in these RPGs, when you go to bed, the game will ask if you want to save. At the very least, I could go to bed and save right then and there. Hello, Really Hate My Dad, aka Kale, aka Bad Eater. So I was thinking, alright, I'll go to bed and I'll save my game when I go to bed. I'll save at the end of the night. That makes sense to me. Now, I'm pretty sure I could have just saved any time. Like, anywhere along the line, I could have just stopped, hit the save button, and been hunky-dory. But for whatever reason, in my backwards thinking, I was just like, I'll hold off on saving until I reach the end of the night. But I could also tell that the laptop was struggling. If you hear any fan noise this time, it's because I've got a full-on standing fan aimed directly at the laptop just to keep it cool, because it was definitely getting hot, and I could tell. I knew it was not long for this world, but I just thought as long as I can make it to nighttime, it'll all be okay. As long as I can make it to sleep. So I get to the bed, and first it was like I clicked on the door to the room, and then Kim, my assistant, which by the way, his name is Kim Kitsurugi, and when I was trying to find a picture of him for the thumbnail, I typed Ken Katsuragi, which is a character from Ranma 1/2 that I don't even remember. It's just the name is similar enough that it was in my head. Anyway, Kim Kitsurugi is like, oh, real quick, come out on the balcony with me and let's brief about what we did today. And that's like a whole 10-minute sequence. So I'm like trying to bust through this sequence. I even like, I was like pretty much like ready to wrap up playing. Like when I got back to the bar before going to bed, like there was a bunch of people in there. I wanted to talk to all those people, but I was like, I'm really ready to be done. I'm ready to, to hit save and quit the game. So I kind of blew past all that, went to the Kim conversation, and then finally I go to bed thinking, all right, I'm about to save. But I wasn't about to save, because it turns out there's a whole dream sequence that happens at night. This whole nightmare sequence. And when the nightmare sequence starts up, it doesn't have the menu at the top for saving. And I was like, oh, can I not save during this sequence? And before the sequence ends, my fucking computer overheats. And if you watch the stream, it just seems like it just ends. From my perspective, there was about 3 minutes of slowdown where it was like, meow, and like I couldn't click anything on screen, and I wasn't sure if I was still live, so I'm like freaking out, like trying to talk to chat and everything. Y'all didn't see none of that. Y'all just saw, oh, she's gone now, So yeah, from my perspective, I was freaking out, and I got no closure time. Like, I wanted to talk about my impressions of the game so far, but my computer overheated, it died, and then I loaded it back up to see if I had indeed lost as much progress as I thought I did. And oh, I did. I lost the last 3 hours. So, I see in chat, Ehsan Mohammadi. Ehsan Mohammadi. Hello, Trixie. Glad to see you catch this live. Glad to catch you live this time. Pretty wild to see how you played your first day differently. I'm just sad you didn't committed to the communism face purple crying. Oh, don't worry. That's been undone. Don't you worry. My rejection of communism, undone. My, getting the paintbrush, undone. Whatever else I did, undone. It's pretty much back to like right before I even spoke to the woman on the boat. I don't think I've even spoken to the woman on the boat yet, where it's put me back to. Godly, I know that's you. Do you want to be referred to as Abby here? Because I just tend to refer to people by their YouTube handle in case that's what they want to be called. Anyway. Yeah, I lost 3 hours. And I was pretty fucking upset. Because... So, I've never really played a game like this. Like, I'm familiar with the genre. I understand it, in a sense. Because I've watched a lot of analysis of games like this. I've never played a game where there's like a lot of decisions to be made and a lot of different approaches. And generally, when I play video games that do have options and stuff, I try to play it true to myself. Like, I just pick the options that make the most sense to me if I were in the shoes of the character. And there's obviously some disconnect where, like, this character is a specific person. You can customize the experience to a degree, but you cannot change the fact that he is, like, an alcoholic who's, had these certain things happen in his life that he's fucked up. And, like, you could paint him more as a redemptive figure or as more of a, continual crash out. But you cannot make him yourself. You can't make it be you, So it tends to be that I'm picking, characters that or decisions that I think I would make if I was in the same position, at least whichever one corresponds the most with my way of thinking. And so I've always been of the mentality that I would probably play one of these games the same way every time. You know, like I would just make all the same decisions because those are the decisions that came naturally to me. Particularly in a game like Mass Effect, right, where it's just like there's three options and they're always basically the same three options. You could either be like a reasonable person, neutral, or a total asshole. In Mass Effect, I almost always picked the Paragon choice because it just seemed like the obvious, rational way to be, you know? This game is different, though, because there's a much greater variety of choices. Your choices change depending on where you put your stats, and also it's really open, where you can talk to people kind of in whatever order you want to. There's a lot more going on. And, like, even just in what I played last time, I could tell that, you know, some of the time management aspect, like, factored in. And I spent a lot of time talking to the lady on the boat and learning lore. I did not spend a lot of time talking to the labor union people or, like, trying to progress what was happening on that side of the map, you know. I learned a lot of stuff in, like, the random shops, but I didn't really buy a whole lot of stuff. You know, there were certain things I ended up pursuing as far as I could, and then other things that I didn't really pursue that far at all. So that could change now. I don't have to do all the same things I did last time. And in fact, most importantly, it's impossible to do all the same things I did last time because there's dice rolling in this game. If it wasn't for that, I would have just off-screen done everything the same way I did it before. I would have just gone and done all the same shit and then just got myself back to where I was. But because of the dice rolls, that can't be guaranteed. There are things I could have tried to do the same and then failed, and then it would have changed the experience. And so I asked my viewers, like, what do you think I should do? Should I try to recreate my experience in spite of the dice rolls, or should I just go in and do it all again live? And everybody said, go do it again live. And by everybody, I mean the 4 people who responded. They all said, just redo it live. You can make new decisions. And since it's been a few days, I don't remember exactly what I did before. And I don't necessarily want, like, I'm probably not going to go talk to Lady on the Boat about all of the lore again, because I already did, you know. Granted, there's some stuff I'd like a refresher on. So, I'm going to be going back through those I had gone to bed at, like, 11:30, it was 21:30 at night, and I'm back to, like, 15:30 on the in-game clock. Not just choices, even the information you get varies wildly depending on your stats. I didn't get more than half of what you got. Yes, that's another thing. Like, I can allocate my stats differently this time, and while I still probably want to put max conceptualization, because that was, like, kind of the thing I was doing. Maybe I'll throw some stats around in other places. I don't know. I'm not going to do it exactly the same. I didn't even know you could read the books in the bookstore. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, my approach is generally enter a room, click everything I can click on. So, yeah, I'm going to be going through, I'm probably going to do things somewhat differently. I really have to piss because I drank too much water right before the stream, as I do. So just listen to this nice music for a second while I go to the bathroom, and I'm going to, when I come back, before I start, I want to offer some more thoughts on the general experience of the game. Also, let me know how bad the fan noise is, if you can even hear that. Okay, so, in terms of my expectations versus the experience, I knew this game was going to be complicated and political, I did not expect it to be deliberately sending you to the dictionary and sometimes using like fake made up words. Like I didn't know it was going to be such a unique setting. You know, like that it was going to be. Just a heads up about the ideologies and choosing them. There are 4, and if you don't choose them once the opportunity arrives, you're locked out of them. You can even choose more than one. I will keep that in mind. But I'm always, like I said, I'm just going to make the decisions that feel right to me. I'm not trying to see every ending. I'm not trying to get a best ending or whatever. I am trying to just make decisions that feel right in the moment. But anyway, so I didn't expect it to be such a complicated fictional world that you learn about in such a kind of sporadic way that, like, it really challenges you to put the pieces together yourself. It's not straightforward at all in the storytelling. But the biggest thing that took me by surprise is how the voices in your head mechanic plays out. Because I'd heard people describe this. I was expecting something much more along the lines of a Killer 7. And if you've never played Killer 7, that's a game where the main character that you play as has dissociative identity disorder, has 7 different personalities. But each of those personalities is like a completely different character. Like they have a different design, they have a different like personality and way of moving around and stuff. Like they're different people. This game is not like that. I would not even say that this character has dissociative identity disorder because it's one identity. It's just that the different, like the different modes of thinking appear in their mind as thoughts, you know, like represented by like what type of a thought it is. Way more relatable than I was expecting, because this is basically just what thinking is like for me. Like, I thought this is just what thinking is. I don't know if that's different, like very different for lots of other people. But, like, so, you know, I've never been diagnosed with anything, but based on my research, I would self-diagnose with OSDD 1A, Other Specified Dissociative Disorder 1A, which is not quite on the level of, like, my personalities don't know about each other, or that they are, like, totally different people, or that they don't share any of the same memories. It's more like, contextually, I enter a very different mode of thought. I can act like a very different person in one mode of thought from another, but I also kind of hear them speaking to each other in my head. You know, like, there's the voice of my concern, the voice of my, you know, my whimsy, if you will, and, like, these things can sometimes disagree with one another or have inward conversations. To me, that is normal, and I didn't know it wasn't how everybody was thinking until I started learning about thinking, and how most people don't even really do it that much. Certainly not in words. Certainly not in competing voices. But yeah, to me, I was expecting this to be a lot less relatable than it is. I was not expecting this to be as nuanced as it is in terms of how the voices in your head mechanic works. I was thinking they were going to be like split personalities, not just like facets of your thinking, you know, going through your head. So again, I'm like, if this is not how other people think, then I guess this game is uniquely relatable to me. But alright, I think I've said enough. I think I'm ready to get in here. Let's go. Let's continue. Wait till you see where I am. I'm right here, but before I could open this. I'm not even sure if I talked to her yet. Okay, I have. She said hello again. So I've talked to her. I've talked to Cindy. I was about to use WASD controls, and I'm like, I don't even need that for this. So I'm pretty sure these go away when you click on them, right? So yeah, this is before I had clicked on this stuff. Literally right after talking to Cindy for the first time. Right before talking to Boat Lady. I'm guessing the game doesn't autosave because it wants you to be able to go back and like reload if you want to change the conversation you had with this woman. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Just this boat? Damn. Alright, here we go. Pretend we're meeting for the first time.
Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Is this, is the in-game audio loud enough, mixed well for you all? Now you have so much more time for day drinking. Unfortunately, I don't have any alcohol to day drink at the moment. So, anyway.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
I'll pretend I didn't know that.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
What is the RCM?
I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia. The police. Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one
I
to
remember her
respond.
saying that.
What is it like here? That you're a drunk?
Well, I am.
She hasn't actually said it to every drunk in town. It was spoken in jest.
I'm glad to see you here.
She is unfazed by your rudeness. Probably chalking it up to local custom.
I was dispatched to handle a strike.
So I did that differently. I know I shook her hand last
Assist
time.
the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead in this interview.
Okay, I remember that.
How interesting.
You're on a boat!
Yes, I am.
Yeah, okay. I already know what she's gonna say about the boat. You seem rich. Can I have
It's what
some
you
money?
want to say, but it isn't that easy. Look at that lady. Take a gander. A well-kept, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it au naturel, shaped into a permanent wave. Late 40s style.
So last time I commented on her clothes. This time I commented on her hair. Let's see if it makes a difference.
While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind of eyes of the rich man that seem to say,
Everything is possible.
Now look at you.
Anything is possible, yeah. Never thought I'd be on a boat. It's a big blue watery road.
You can't ask this person for money. You're too. You think you're
Same
the
answer I gave last time.
protects you from this feeling. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance.
Alright, last time I succeeded at this. I'm gonna be sad if I don't succeed at this. You can't hear anything. Shit. What's going on then? Desktop audio is being captured. Can we just raise it up a whole lot? Can you hear waves crashing now? Do you hear, last time it was like... I don't think I had it any higher last time, but whatever. We'll raise it way up. Okay, I turned it up to -6 decibels. Do you hear the music and the waves crashing yet? As soon as I get confirmation, I will stop looking at the chat. This volume, it's just the dialogue? Like you can hear the music but not the dialogue?
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth. What does is...
How's this? I failed. No! How am I gonna get the money to pay the hotel fee? God damn it. See, this is exactly what I was worried about.
surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one, not the first three. Those are ape speak.
Is it sounding good now? Everything clear now? Okay, good. Perfect. Good. By the way, I've some of you are on Twitch, some of you are on YouTube, and Twitch latency is so much less than YouTube latency. So it's like you're kind of in two slightly different realities. Like, YouTube's always like a 20-second wait, and Twitch is like a 3-second wait to be where I am in real time. I've noticed this just from watching Bird's restreams on both. Money.
Excuse me? I didn't hear you. Did you say money?
Oh no, I can't even
course.
say yes. And I'm locked out. I needed 4 volition. I guess I can come back with higher volition and redo this if I put points into that. Man,
Of course, detective.
all I wanted from her was cash.
Hey,
Who, me?
yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Why is there
You
word on
keep
the street?
saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich,
Sodomize
sodomize
the
the
landowners.
landowners, impel all people,
That does
funky
sound like
style, very funky. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big
communism builder.
Or do we get right down to failure? It's about failure.
I don't do
Of
failure.
course you do. You are failure. You are communism. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb stomped, shat on. While everyone else is out partying, having a callous laugh, you will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
This sounds like the kind of destiny that I believe is in store for me and do not want for myself. That's the problem with this.
You alone, against every living thing.
I don't want
against
it.
Every human alive.
7 billion of you
800
fuckers couldn't
trillion
take me
real
all at
in
once.
The hands of an impossibly well
We're up to like 8 billion now, right? It's been a while since I wrote that song.
Of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers, million-headed armies of nations, and the love of your own mother. You against
the atom,
the
the charm, and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Now get to work.
Is that like the last unicorn? Fine, we'll fucking build
Oh, yeah.
communism.
Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Ah! I'm fine with the firing squads. Alright, I guess I'm building big communism this time. I wasn't gonna do it, but since I lost my fucking progress, they convinced me. Last time, I had the sleepiness by this. You know, I was already 3.5 hours into playing. I was like, let's just keep it sleepy. But now, I'm fully awake and I'm ready to commune. Yeah. Lovely bird. Fucking... Show me the street signs again. Where am I? Roundabout North and Capeside Apartments. For Martin Mays Pier. Okay. How do I get to... Okay, I don't think I've been down there, actually. I do not believe I went down here before. Do the distant squall of sea waves. A splatter of bullet holes lines the walls, as it would. What's your deal? Things I've seen, it said. Nothing I can't do. I'm the job for every man. Listen, boy, I don't start trouble, I fix it. I've been kicked out of every joint in Revachol. Well, that explains why you're here. Come on, the night's still young. That's my song. That's it. Nah, it's shit. Music's my life, man. Better watch your mouth around me, boy. The things I've seen. Okay. I got it, old drunk. I know I talked to these guys. This is a bonsai? It's a fresh-looking bonsai. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. It looks like a bonsai tree. I don't think I went down here at all before. remember this. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other
Barry
side
the
of the
Butcher?
waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
You mean Barry the Chopper? You mean Benny the Butcher? You mean... What's the fucking guy from The Boys? Is he Benny the Butcher? No, Benny the Butcher's a rapper. Butcher the Benny is the guy from The Boys. And Barry the Chopper, a.k.a. Barry the Butcher, is from Full Metal Alchemist. What is it with the name
From
Barry the Butcher?
the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems
Oh, yeah, I
disappointed
see him.
about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
I wanted that salami, goddammit.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
How do I ask him for some salami?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
Did I do that?
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
What's going on here? Oh, did I just now finish Lonesome Long Way Home? Or, oh no, I got another one. Oh, okay, it's the Mazovian Socioeconomics. People think communism was some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago, a fever that shook the world never to return again. They were right, until he woke up today, a spiritual corpse responsive only to the call of Commodore Red, prostitutes, and Krasmazov. For him, communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raise the commune of O2 from the oceanic trench where it has been resting covered in ghosts and seaweed. He is the big communism builder. Come witness his attempt to rebuild communism in the year 51. Honestly, the fact that they called it big communism does go a long way towards me wanting to do it, you know? If it was small communism, but big communism. Billy the Butcher, that's the guy from The Boys. Thank you, chat. Okay. No, wait, I meant to... Yeah. There we go.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Yes,
Sure
can I
thing.
have some of the salami? Yes, let's
Want some
go.
too, officer?
Why not?
Salami time.
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just
Okay.
bombed out ruins.
So I'm guessing that at some point I'll be able to fix this bridge and go further to the south. But for now, that's a locked route. What's in here? Ooh, fingerless gloves. I can be punk. Roy's Pawn Shop, fast cash for faster times. Ooh, can. Hey, nose a fed. Yeah, to your point about I should read all the details and explanations for the skills. I should definitely do that because I hadn't realized at first that that was a thing, which is why I didn't before. Until at some point I realized, and I was like, oh, I should probably read what I'm doing, but I didn't want to do all of them at once. Alright, fingerless gloves, let's go. Gasoline-stained fingerless gloves in navy blue. They've been worn threadbare, but being made of wool still provides some warmth and comfort. Oh, I look cool. The fingerless gloves are doing it for me. What's in this fucking house? Revachol. Okay, I've been saying it wrong the whole game. Mostly military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets
Anime figures.
displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Win
Yes.
her back?
Buy something nice. A figurine.
Is that what she's into?
This
It seems
sounds-
unlikely.
Off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
I agree.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
Hell yeah. Kim, history
A
nerd.
long, long time ago. They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
This is what the loyalists look like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Which ones? Ah,
There's a guy?
royalist soldiers from the time of
Oh.
the Revolution.
Oh, there's
the
a dude in
uniforms
there.
are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
I had not realized that was a living man and not like one of those fortune teller statues or something.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
The contrast is meant to be disheartening. It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me. I wish I was more nuanced as it stands. I cannot comment. No, I think it's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it. No, this is true.
Okay. I don't like either set too much, to be honest.
Fair. Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table. Let's go for it.
Why?
All
What's
right.
this? A headless man riding a horse.
Yeah.
A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say foul.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider. The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a
Wait, he
phone
said
tracksuit.
Revachol.
As you see, he's missing his head.
I could have sworn that menu, that loading screen said Revachol.
50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something.
I mean, I'm
That
not going to be
part
able
of
to
the
afford
story
my
has
fucking
many
apartment, so I
interprets-
might
Did I
as well.
mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
I shall. Now that you've told me that. Okay. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. Oh my god. My god. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. What is this? No, I want that. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register? Okay, let's talk to the guy who I didn't realize was real at first. There's also speakers.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who the fuck could afford to buy anything in this
Who are
goddamn
your
town?
customers, usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake,
I'm sure there
people who are terminally bored.
must be a door behind him or something, right? But I'm like, how did you get in there, buddy? Maybe he just opens up the whole window and climbs in.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
I'm definitely the type of person who would come into this store being terminally bored and check it out. Let's see. Quite the
It keeps
collection
me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
to the question of wasn't this game supposed to be about a murder or something? Yeah, but you are playing the most drunken, incapable ADHD detective in the world. You can choose to play this game like a cop. You can decide, like, all right, I'm copping it up. But considering I hate cops, I was never going to do that. In fact, I hope it was apparent in my first playthrough that I really avoided ever doing anything a cop would do. So that's a major part of my role play here, is not trying to be a cop, trying to run away from it, stuck in the fate of doing it. Okay, is Roy high, and if yes, what is he on? I don't care. I'm also not trying to play the most drug favorable version of this character. A previous version of me would have been like, this is the drugs game, I'm gonna do all the drugs. Not current me. I'm drug free, just an alcoholic. But I'm drug free, so I'm not trying to be the drugs guy in this game. I'm not trying to support that lifestyle or inspire it. Do you ever have
Someone
any
else
guns?
came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Oh. I didn't expect to get a
The
lead on my
lieutenant
gun.
shifts from one foot to another.
I
Alert.
sold you my gun?
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving
True.
of a service weapon of
Facts.
the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
What kind of gun is this?
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer. You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself.
That all
with
sounds
it
reasonable.
tonight, and that you need the money.
What did I do with the money?
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
Okay, I super have to pee. I've been trying to hold it in as long as I can, which I know sounds unreasonable because it's only been like half an hour, but this is Trixie. This is how it is. This is how the body go. The pissinest fool you ever did meet in your whole life. It's just that I always, to get hype for the streams, find myself drinking several cups of coffee. Petition for the piss emote definitely belongs here. Okay. Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape. How much did I sell it for?
15 real.
Not a lot.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there, too. In case you didn't notice.
Happens to the best
It
of us,
certainly
I guess.
does. Especially in Revachol.
Was the buyer a
She
policeman?
didn't seem like a
It's a
policeman.
woman, alright.
Although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it. and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Yeah, we all got that, Kim.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
Okay, she must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante. I don't like it either. No, obviously I like it. Or just apologize. Yeah, she's probably a vigilante.
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from
Oh,
or
yeah.
where she went.
I forgot I wanted to change the position of my camera on this stream so that it was not on top of the text, because that's like obnoxious. So I'm just gonna real quick change myself over to the left side. No, I didn't want to be bigger, because that just makes more sense. Especially because I'm looking in this direction, so it's like I'm looking at the game. Maybe it was like that both ways, I don't know. But this makes more sense, right? Right? Yes. Okay.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Well, at least I know
Of
how
course.
it happened. Okay, let's see. I don't care about the drugs. Is there something I'd like to
Let
sell?
me have a look.
Oh yeah, can I sell my clothes? Or I guess I could
Anything
check-
else you're
Oh, I've got
thinking of
pawn.
selling?
Okay. Most of this is not worth much. I want my found writer. It's funny that the handkerchief is worth more than anything else I've got. Do I think that's gonna come in handy later? Does any of this exist for a purpose other than being pawned? I like the pen. I feel like all of this could come in handy. I don't want to do that. Can I sell
I'm not
some clothes?
purchasing any more clothing
Damn
at the
it.
moment. And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have
Interesting.
no need for necrotic objects.
Interesting.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparkle in the light of the projector!
Another time, perhaps.
That fuck ass tie. I wanted to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing.
No, I don't.
Sure,
think so
man.
that. All right, you might be
I
able to help
doubt
us.
it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
You got a butcher right outside your
The
shop.
pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Okay, he has stopped paying attention. Let's
The
ask him
boom
about
boxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle.
Could this
on
be
top.
how I'm gonna find
A
music?
classic
I can.
boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
Can I?
This is
have a-
you. Golden orange. A sunset suite.
Yeah.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Is the Harman Welshie W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel format. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll
Oh.
set you back
I don't
12
have
rounds.
anywhere near that.
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
You know, that's a weird thing to say, but it also totally makes sense for this guy.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
The stuff I record myself, Silverware shaking in drawers as motor cars race by.
Okay.
Nocturnal animals climbing on the roof. Airship rotors. That kind of thing.
What you would describe as field recordings. I appreciate that.
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get into these more experimental sounds he's describing.
I don't disagree.
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that.
I really want one, but it's too expensive. Autosave? We get an autosave now? Fucking, it's only been... What caused that to be an autosave? Whatever.
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps. The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
700 real.
Oh!
A bargain, I dare say. There's also the matter of rewiring, but the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures,
Can I
which
really
has
make
adjusted its
700?
morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago. It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
Yeah, that's why I want it so fucking much. 700 though. Alright, I guess I've exhausted this pawn shop for now. Let's head further south as far as I can. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Oh, can I call them up? Can I get them on the helpline? Doesn't seem like it. Hot air rises up from the sewer, acidic and strangely comforting. Oh, hey, I didn't talk to that guy yet. Seems to
You
be
see
selling
a
stuff.
Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer. You're very cool.
Really?
Oh, yes. You got style.
This
You
man
got
recognizes.
personal style. You know what you like.
This guy knows what's good.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse.
I don't know about
Everything
premium,
looks
but
cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
what kind of stuff
Only
you sell?
the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Is there a discount for cool officers?
No
like
need
me?
for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Where'd you get those comfy
I'm an
pants?
entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board. Anything for you.
Where are
Me?
you from?
It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past?
I feel
I'm
that.
all business now. All Revachol. Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
The
Love me some
apricot
apricots.
suzerainty is what the Seaguy archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
I don't, but
No,
alright.
no, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws. Speaking of, why not support an independent
Less
local
laws.
entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Seaguy.
Alright, let me check out your wares.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Just how I like
Don't be
them.
shy. These are premium class clothes.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Ooh, I don't like the sound of that.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy.
Something cold grazes your hand.
I got a fucking
Synthetic
11.
and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof. And
All in
sport,
different typefaces.
all in different typefaces.
That's incredible.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Ah, I'm so fucking poor.
You find your hands deep in tattered and
Economical,
did that.
but also.
Well, I can't fucking afford to buy anything.
you see two low.
This is just like
defeated
shopping in real
speakers,
life.
Thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra series.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a
Oh.
sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
I meant to click speakers, and so when it said ultras, I was like, that sounds like a sneaker name. But I
Those
did click
sneakers,
sneakers.
mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers.
50.
Only that's madness. Found ultra. We're the future. These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here. Then look at them again. These are the premium lifestyle sneakers, officer.
Can't I
The
just
best
buy
on
the
the
sad
market.
conquered Samarin speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
They do seem to be sitting out in the rain. What makes them socialist? I might just be lo-fi socialist junk
No,
myself.
officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you.
No, I want the
Well,
fucking speakers.
If you want them, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground.
They're on a pallet.
If, on the other hand,
They're in
you
the
wanted
rain.
to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw
Oh
in the
my
speakers
God.
for a little extra. 50 cents?
No. I can't afford your fucking shoes, buddy.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy.
Mega
Very
secret.
secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for $2.50.
Don't even
They're
have
perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
that. I don't need
It's
that.
going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously.
I don't need them.
You are definitely not buying those.
You're right.
Are you sure?
I don't want them.
But they look.
What else is
These
in
are
here?
all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Seraise plastic, the kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
I don't know that I've ever heard from Drama before this moment.
These are all first-rate sunglasses.
I disagree. Alright, let's take a second to read all these guys, right? So I've already still got 3 points in conceptualization. Because I was really going in on that. So logic, cool for analysts. Logic urges you to analyze the living daylights out of the case. It enables you to piece evidence together, detect inconsistencies in statements, and impress everyone with your astonishing conclusions. It's the bread and butter of many a detective. At high levels, logic will be able to solve even the most complicated puzzle. You'll be very proud and thus susceptible to intellectual flattery. For those blinded by their own brilliance often miss important clues. With low levels of logic, you're going to have a hard time solving even the simplest puzzle. Even if you find the pieces, good luck putting them together. Encyclopedia makes you a know-it-all, turning your mind into a database of facts, and enables you to draw on these facts innately, offering a wealth of background knowledge to all things related and unrelated to your case. Who knows when the history of cigarette brands will provide the breakthrough you need to arrest a murder, or when knowledge of pre-revolutionary guns might save a life. At high levels, Encyclopedia shares this wealth of knowledge to an almost overwhelming degree. While it may give you crucial breakthroughs, it more often will clutter your mind with useless tidbits. With low levels of Encyclopedia, though, you'll be forced to work with only the clues in front of you. Without any background knowledge, copying is going to be tough stuff. Rhetoric urges you to debate, make intellectual discourse, nitpick, and win. It enables you to break down arguments and hear what people are really saying. You'll spot fallacies as soon as they're used. What exactly did the waiter leave out of their testimony? What was the dancer trying to divert you from? Was that double entendre intended, or did you just get an accidental lead? At high levels, rhetoric will make you an impressive political beast, one whose beliefs are which is to say, one whose mind will not change, one who will calcify. With low rhetoric, though, you will have a hard time of shooting down any argument. Nailing people to their testimonies will be nigh impossible. Drama urges you to treat the world as a stage, and on it to perform. It enables you to lie, to concoct the most elaborate and wonderful stories, to take on ingenious personas and perform acts of stagecraft in an entertaining amalgam of forbery and deceit. As well, it enables you to see through would-be actors and their false antics. If they lie, you'll know immediately. At high levels, drama may render you an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia, for to know the world as a stage is to know that truth is vanity. However, with low drama you cannot lie, or discern when others lie, and a cop who can't do either is a cop who's soon going to be lying 6 feet under. There was a word in there, I don't know. What was it? Forbery? Forbery. A French word meaning trickery, deception, or craftiness. Okay. We already know conceptualization because I've been doing it. Visual calculus serves you not only in the laws of the state, but the laws of nature. It enables you to create virtual crime scene models in your mind's eye. You'll see how a bullet shattered the glass, and from that trace its trajectory with mathematical precision. You'll also count so many footprints, and at a glance discern shoe size and design, as well as the height, weight, and gender of the one who wore them. At high levels, visual calculus makes the world reveal its secrets to you, but you may also be so absorbed by your mind diorama that you don't notice as crooks steal your pants. However, at low levels, your mind's eye will be blinded. Reconstructing crime scenes will be difficult without outside help. Alright, we'll do more later. I can only handle so much of that fucking ASMR noise at a time. Did I just get stuck there? Let's go over here. We already talked to that guy. Did I go this way? Is there anywhere to go this way? Okay, there we go. What is this?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
It looks like it can barely stand.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." Not a good track record of mental health in that family.
Alright, encyclopedia.
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Profligacy? Alright, hold on. This game is single-handedly raising my reading level. Profligacy refers to reckless extravagance, wasteful spending, or shameful immoral behavior. Okay.
Well, He blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola. Stories have it
How'd he spend
that he
all
had
that?
his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
Is Krugerrands a real word? A South African gold coin, first minted in 1967, containing 1 troy ounce of 22-karat gold, known for its reddish hue due to a copper alloy. So, rare coins.
He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
Fuck you, necktie. Yeah, no wonder everything went to shit.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays. And purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
So he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated
That's what the
druggie.
revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Okay, well, where is
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
So this is an irony post.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
It is pretty funny.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
Whatever.
Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it
Yeah.
than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Yeah, see, the conceptualization is always exactly what I would be thinking. That's why it's so important to have. Oh, white tank top. Neat. Why not? Oh, yeah, the tie with the tank top and the blazer. This absolutely fucks. Oh, hey, I didn't notice this person over here.
The woman still
Oh, wait, I
has
have talked to
her
her.
eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background,
Seems
the
rude,
radio
but
plays.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone. Why? I just told you why.
okay. I got stopped anyway. Talk to these people. Wait, what's that? Is that coin? Hell yeah. Okay. Remember talking to Big Guy. But I did not go up here and try to face the racist guy. Or see what else might be up here. Ah. case of a strike, press button behind guard. Okay. A hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no lock picking or door kicking this one. The future belongs to Measurehead. You the racist?
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Well, la-dee-da.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body
Oh.
totally betrays his degeneracy.
Fuck this lady.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle.
Racial pinnacle.
Ham sandwich.
You called me a ham
not
sandwich. That's a
done
compliment.
that because you are not a threat to me. What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
Alright.
Merely standing up makes you sweat profusely. Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat in your ears grows frantic, and you feel your blood pressure rise.
It's the first time I've heard from Endurance. Also, it's a failure.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend.
Pedomorphic?
This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct.
This
but
fucking
it is
guy.
a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Jean-Luc,
crap.
his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
Alright, I don't think I'm gonna reason with this dude. Can I press this fucking button? Can I get to the box? It's not letting me try to pass him at all. Is this not the button that needs to be pressed? Whatever. I guess there's nothing really to do up here. I'm sure that if I had put all my stats into physicality, I could have more of an encounter with that dude, but as it stands, I pretty much put it all into the mind. Is there anything else over here? I guess I'll just go... It's time to go do some of the stuff that I had already done. Wait, should I... What's going on here? Closed for winter, please. No. We should probably do the corpse stuff, right? I think my save was, shit, I don't even think... No, I haven't even gotten the fucking, the stuff I need from the lady in front of the store before I can even try to tackle that. Yeah, I get it with the music. What the fuck?
Yes?
No, not him. Get out of my way, Kim. I'm trying to talk to this lady.
Hello again, officer. Sure, I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
What the fuck were you using it for? Alright. Just
There
fucking a
he
moment.
still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. You crack open the ammonia ampoule and breathe in. The odor of death is still stronger. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendon. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard...
Industrial strength. the kind used for tying cargo to lorries. Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves. It's not merely polyester. It's still... This makes getting him down much more problematic. A noose is one of those things that's easier. That ladder can't carry a grown man.
I'm really just clicking
didn't
through
see
this
the
to get
splinter
the
in it.
experience. I remember
I
everything
think
said
I'm still
here.
No. You feel like it was something else. But what?
Yes, it often is. This...
The cadaver hangs from the cargo. The material appears delicate, and these are clearly not boots.
Indeed. Ceramic plate, under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T5 piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. No, he must have worn something precious underneath his... Someone could have cleaned the yard.
I hear you, cop, talking shit about the Kuno.
Fuck you, Kuno.
Me?
Ignore. Say no more.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like.
Mazda?
This one still has his underpants.
What? Are you trying to ignore me?
Kuno,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
boots shit is super boring, and the guy's a total Victopaz.
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond. It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar for a full set. About by catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
So they don't get shot in the foot? I think our extremities are fine without the dead man's boots.
Oops. Well, no one said it would work. A small bell-like sound fills the air.
It's anything but.
Faint, organic, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood material. If trees were made of porcelain, the smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections. Peeking up, the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cup, an intricate web. His corpse is marked alcohol and heart rate.
I have only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex enough, is it? I agree.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium.
Let you get sunshine.
Shit, Kuno!
An instant color camera.
This is the first time he opens.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small...
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, Sure. Just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper. His eyes are milky white. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is...
I'm gone. Into the wild pale yonder.
I'm pretty sure I failed this check before, even though I had like a 75%,
In the past. Way out in the west.
I'm just now noticing Malik Productions said you can become a racist to garner favor with the racist guy, but I'd imagine that's a hard pass. Yeah, I'm not gonna try that. Who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me. There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Well, alright. Now you're just being obtuse.
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer. Go ahead, Copper. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
I don't know, Horrific Necktie. You seem like you might just be a separate sentience.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount.
Coming right up.
All right.
Copperoonie, Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Of course not. I'm Raphael and Bertha.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
No, it can't be.
Good
Harry.
for you.
I refuse. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something?
Because you have.
Well, fair. Who cares?
Love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
And you asked me a
Sure,
question.
Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe it will lead.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
I don't need to tell the corpse that I hate
Come
him.
back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Oh, yeah. Foreshadowing.
Of course. You have questions. Come back later, Corpo.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you, only the lower extremities.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer? Oh,
The monster comes back into focus.
so what do you think?
Something is coming out.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into
The victim appears to have contained no more.
The fuck are you saying?
Talking about shit.
Goddamn right, I've got to
malicious
do it again.
laughter erupts in the yard.
Big said he's a...
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe
Stop talking.
It means he fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think. Yes, there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the... I agree.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
Buster's not coming back. Deadity dead, dead, dead.
That sounds about right, yes.
But there is no breath to catch. Oh,
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even we are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished.
I don't think I clicked
it's
that
not
one
our
before.
job to keep him up there, but to get him down. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. Okay, they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there... okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way. From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though. To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitch.
bitches.
Fuck you, Kunoez. Alright. I didn't make him embarrass himself by shooting at the corpse this time. Do I have a new item here? I've got this photo of tattoos. I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. Try to mull over this case. See, if that old lady had just given me the money, I wouldn't have had to start big communism. But as it stands, it seems like big communism is necessary. So let's go to that communist stronghold in that apartment building across the way. Oh, I don't think I did this yet either. Try to
This trash container there's something in there. Well, it is a container.
Trash? Food waste from... What do you mean, Phil? I agree. We should get someone from the... Oh. It might also be evident. The mob could have disposed... We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carrier. Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
Alright, yes. I know we can do that. Let's do that first. And then we'll go check out that little apartment full of commies. Because... I know that sets you up for something to do the next day. Oh yeah, we gotta try to... Bottle of rum.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet. Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. What happened, man? Get your drink on and you... On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister. The man does not...
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item...
You gently shake his...
What else is going on here? I know I talked to this dude. He's the money guy. Yeah, it's all about money, you know. Big money.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs...
Thank you for clearing the debt.
Why? To keep...
I thought as much.
Well, yes.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? So prod at him and find out.
Callous?
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and...
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container? We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about...
What for?
It concerns the case.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union.
He hates the union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. We don't. We have to wait.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager.
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or...
Whatever he may feel about you, he can't miss the opportunity to...
Yeah. The union guys think they're untouchable. They probably...
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question.
Do I have a shaker in...
He sounds irritated.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I smiling? That's right, I'm the cafeteria...
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with...
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass? Or don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix.
Just had to get through all that again. And I've got a new point, putting it into conceptualization so we can max that out. And be ready to get that fucking paintbrush when I get back through there. Make sure we talk to this guy too.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood. As you step in, it must be his name. Garancy. Garancy, Quebec. Sounds representative.
Oh, I failed this time. Last time I came to the conclusion it definitely wasn't his name. And that I should not say that as much.
The man puts his cup down and replies something. His left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
And then, right, mystery door.
You see a heavy steel. You immediately feel drawn to the color.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself. It's hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
Yeah.
It's hardly worth a title. Anyway,
the door does not budge. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch.
Alright, investigate the door. I don't think I clicked on this box before, did I? Hey, it's got money. Sick. There's also money hiding over there, it looks like. Okay. Tell me about the door.
Can I help you?
I thought I could
Another
interview
thing.
him about the
Great.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, that door. Sure. No, I don't have... Awesome.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference.
Fine, okay. So, I haven't opened it. I have Yes?
Yeah. You're jealous of my inquisitiveness about your door. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go talk to some communists. Have you seen the analysis of this video? Do you mean of this game? Which analysis? I know there's a bunch. I've definitely seen people talk about it.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes.
It looks like I already did this, but I just want to pet the box again.
The box seems happy.
What a good box. What is that? The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. That's a damn shame.
Trying to sneak up? Pigs come to take me out! Trying to snuff me out! Don't get fucking clever with me, pig! Trying to sneak up on me again!
Hey, get the hell out of here. Fucking brat. Garden hose. Balcony. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Splattering of bullet holes in the wall. Stairwell I don't believe I can go down. Barrels half full of rainwater. But can I go down there? Doesn't seem like it. Smoker could be a witness. Talk to him. I already was going to. Let's talk
You
to
see
my communist
a young
friend.
man on...
Not looking for any trouble, officer. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette. Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. My name? My name?
Martin Martinez. Good local name. Let's go with that.
Rhetoric failure.
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the...
We will remove the body as soon as possible.
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you? No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more...
Last week? I don't know.
It'll take more than rain to bring this place back to life.
You didn't answer the question.
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend? How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have... He doesn't reply.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
This isn't the place or time for questions. For a moment, the man on the balcony...
I am sorry?
But, hold on. What's that? It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
I really gotta watch him walk away, huh? Let me open my notebook.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenement. He could be a witness. He did leave us a sign. If we find a way inside the building.
Under the rock.
A stone. Like there's a key beneath it.
This must be for the front. We'll just have to go in and see.
Alright, let's get in there. Check out everything. Eviction notices and missing pets. Boxes filled with cleaning material. An old shoe rack. A loud rumbling snore from inside an apartment. A bathroom. With shower curtains covered in slime. Free money. Free drugs. And alcohol. Shoes with money in them.
This door has been closed with a padlock. It's a solid lump of metal. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Right, I gotta put the chain cutters in my hand.
This door has been closed with a padlock. What are you doing?
Oh, I failed.
You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters.
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective.
He's just trying to help. Don't take it bad. Relax.
Perhaps you should give it another go.
Alright, let's try it again.
The shackle
There
snapped.
After you, Detective.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it didn't have this option for me yet before, because I hadn't talked to the bartender and told him that I was Kraz Mazov before going in here, but now it says you have to admit that he bears a striking resemblance to me. I don't think this was a dialogue option last
Hold
time
on
I
a
was
second.
here.
Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Krasmazov? Except that Krasmazov is dead. He's been dead for 50 years now. Well, you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns, but it seems like old Kras here didn't drink nearly as much as you.
Yeah, how do you know? This is romanticized.
Ah, very well. Let's look for identifying features then. Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you?
Can't see
All
my
right,
face.
but here's the big thing. Krasmazov looks Samaran, and you don't.
I'm part Samara.
Okay, you win. Be Krasmazov then. I don't care. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Krasmazov
Because
anyway?
I'm a communard, because I believe a powerful nation-state is the only way to protect the working class from subhumans. Because actually he wanted stability and incremental progress, and so do I. Because he was totally a gangster and a bank robber who went for all the cash in the world. That's me, or I'm not sure. Yeah, he actually wanted
I think you have misunderstood who he was, but if you say so.
Interesting. I got a thought. There's something you can't get out of your head. Krasmazov, the father of scientific communism, the premier of the Communist Party of Shestingrad during the anti-centennial revolution, head of the 11-day government, sideburn-toting, bearded figurehead of the movement, shot himself in the mouth and died? One day in his cabinet, as things were just collapsing around him, just gave up? That's not good propaganda, is it? Be a communist, shoot yourself in the mouth? Something about this irks you. Alright. I don't think I got that thought before. This is interesting.
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Let's salute it.
Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Alright, and then I can pick up some clothes in here. Yes. Yes. Time to get fancy with it. Alright. I am still wearing the tank top underneath, right? Yeah. Excellent. Well, that was interesting. That was different than it was the first time.
You hear someone walking around inside. The walking stops. You can feel tension. A poor communard.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant?
Let's go. We don't have...
Lady.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for me. I'm fine.
You're still worried. It's...
Now, what do you want from...
She's the cleaning lady.
I'm no one. If you can call it, it's barely bigger than a closet. But I... Ask away, policeman. People come and go. No one lives there. Impossible. Maybe it's those countercultural people again. Great. Young people. Oh, that one. I think he studied. Something to do with all those stars. The symbol of what and how?
Okay, once again, we have more options than I had before. Wants to support the working class against capital. Has noble aims, but it's been used to which is also true. It's for loons who have no idea how the economy works. It's a symbol for contributing to the demise of our noble state in the name of some made-up word of equality or communism. Yeah.
The cleaning lady shrugs and returns to sweeping.
The artiste? She leaves an old lady to her business.
She mumbles some kind of a response.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry. Pea-brain.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway...
Yes, yes.
Somewhere.
What's he in trouble for? Talk? He lives upstairs in...
Thank you.
Let's go bother this real estate lady.
You hear someone walk.
Excuse me?
There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official.
Oh, come on.
That was smart.
Satisfied? My name...
Her voice is really cheerful.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too? Very well, but please make it quick. I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place.
Is it imminent, or do I... Oh, it's the other one. People think communism... Okay, yeah. Do I have the... whatever. I fuck shit up too.
Ha! Sounds... It was some kind of
A sudden serious look crosses her face.
But that was months ago. Oh, that's another hue. And again, a hole in the wall.
The sum must have been puny.
Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it. These apartments are perfectly fine. I'll tell you, Martinez has a... Don't ask me. Both apartments are... Of course.
Mazovian Socioeconomics. 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world.
True.
With a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmezov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
So, it sounds like I've already failed at building communism. Not sure. Okay. I did talk to her yesterday, and the conversation went the same way. That's why I was just kind of skipping through everything. And by yesterday, I mean last time I did a stream, not yesterday in-game, because, in case you missed the start of the stream, I lost the last 3 hours of my previous progress because my computer crashed. The stream ended by way of computer crash, and I had not saved. In fact, let's go ahead right now and quick save. Now that the thought has crossed my mind. But yeah, I literally lost 3 hours of progress from not having saved and my computer crashing. So I'm just kind of redoing stuff I did before right now. I did a bunch of new stuff at the start of the stream. Like, instead of doing exactly what I did last time, I did some stuff I hadn't done last time. But any of the dialogues that I already know, I've kind of just been racing through them.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. Yeah, I can see that.
That smell coming from her paint bucket.
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels?
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
Alright, we'll hang out later. Cindy is my best friend in this game. Gene time. Hey, a whole 5 spot. Not bad. I've got $10 now. Put on my jeans. Yeah, we're getting wacky with it. I think we discovered that she sleeps on this coal, right?
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected.
Right.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruit.
I remember.
Crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti Frutti. Good question. There is no answer or secret phrase written on the inside of the wrapper, drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with it. You carefully fold the wrapper into a square.
Mysterious love for apricots. Oh, hey, Banshee. Got a little cat by me. Alright, further up. Door is locked. You can't get in. Well, that's just prime. I'm trying to remember how I get to the other balcony. Oh, I forgot to open this box. What's in the box? More money. Right, this is the unfinished part of the building. Okay. Does this lead to the other balcony? I think this just leads out of the building, actually. Oh, right, there's a staircase, I think, or something, right? There's somewhere I haven't been yet, god damn it. What is that?
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism. In other words, the star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, Half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure, to symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it. The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, because white is the color of peace. Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain.
That hurt my morale. It seems like becoming a communist has just made my character more depressed about the failure of communism. Which is realistic, but also exactly what I didn't want to happen. I was supposed to build big communism, not be sad about it. Get in there. Oh yeah, rosemary, thyme, and a cactus.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Number 28.
Banshee, stop scratching my records.
The smoker on the balcony lives.
I have a box of album records, and Banshee has decided that it's a good scratching post to scratch on the top of my records.
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good? The smoker on the balcony. This is why...
Suddenly, he's a little worried about your memory.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right?
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a... Remember, tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, that's the main thing I had to come here for. I want to hear a buoyant dance track. How do I get to these random pebbles over there? I never figured that out last time either. Maybe there'll be a door out of a different room when I get there. Well, there's clearly a way leading me that way. Let's get the hell out of here. What I really need to do is check out this painting on the wall and be inspired by it again.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building. Because this is no ordinary wall. It is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors. All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this.
I love that statement so
uncontested
much.
pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
The YouTube stream won't let the chat panel open for you anymore? I have no idea why that would be the case. You heard me say I didn't have any alcohol for day drinking, but damn, me neither, Twin, and went out and bought a 24-pack. As you do. As is only customary. Interesting that you seem to be the only person viewing on Twitch right now.
Oh, Wallfather.
Kim, I must paint this wall.
He sounds tired of it all.
Draw nourishment from this wall, Kim.
Sure. I suppose we have to pass by it again at some point anyway.
With a tone of resignation. Alright. Let me go talk to that girl about her paintbrush. Cindy. Cindy of the paint. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. Let me back in. We want balcony.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
I have.
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, yes, I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me. Does anyone? In a city like this, it doesn't have to do anything at all.
The inspiration will come to her once hell is set loose on the streets. It's too calm right now.
Shoot, Piggy. What for?
It's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art. But what kind of art are we talking about?
Grand art. Art deluxe.
Let me stop you right there, Piggy. You have no idea, do you? No idea. No. Yeah. Not gonna hold my breath, Piggy. You look like you'd suck.
I know I passed this before, but it's only at 28%.
Really.
You don't have the skills to execute something like this in practice. But, oh boy, the idea's going to blow her fucking mind.
A highly detailed skeleton of an ancient bird that went extinct 100 million years
She
ago.
squints her eyes.
And I'm gonna paint it red using heavy fuel oil, and then I'm gonna fucking light it on fire.
On fire.
The Phoenix.
I say, sod off. You don't have the technical skills to do that.
I like your idea. Should have thought of it myself.
Damn, it was too strong. But Cindy, art is bigger than either
Then
of us.
get your brush from fucking art.
Oops, my apologies. I guess I was trying too hard.
No, conceptualization,
You're a
on
police
point.
officer and a grown-up.
Ooh, police brutality. Have you got any kids? But fine, take the brush.
You know what you should be able to find in your government-issued vehicle? That beautiful wall deserves nothing less.
My fuel oil is for my kinema. Use your own fuel if you are unable to contain.
Alright, I'm really happy that I managed to get the brush again. I was worried that I wouldn't pass this one again. Price? What do you mean price? I already own the brush. Or I have the brush, rather. Or is that the selling price? Okay, yeah, these are prices I can sell them for. Interesting. I'm not trying to sell the brush. I'm trying to use the brush. Okay. So now I could go and talk to the old lady on the boat some more. But I want to see if those people have showed up at the bar yet. So I know there's a point in the night where the bar becomes populated. And last time I just was in such a rush to get to the end of the stream and the end of the night that I didn't bother talking to those guys. But we have time now. Yes, alright, there's tons of people here. Sick. Talk to me. This guy doesn't talk. Wait, do any of them talk? Oh, there's a guy behind the wall here.
Yes?
Oh, it's just Kim. Never mind. None of these people can be talked to, really? I didn't miss anything by passing all these people up last time. Can I order a drink now,
Can
maybe?
I help you?
Well, shit. Never mind all that, then. Let's go talk to the old lady and see if I can get her to give me that fucking money. I don't know if I get another try at that. I think I needed to have leveled up a certain stat. Last time I got the money and I paid the bill. So I don't know what happens if I don't pay the bill.
You're back. Good. What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. The Pines' core competency is logistics, and that is the terminal. I'm not at liberty to...
A billion?
It's a number, officer. It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands. And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions. Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic
All
of
just
the
to move the
system is
fucking
totalizing.
apricots.
It's taken everything. You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world. We built this district, all the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions, the plazas Meteor and Mosaic, before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort, a company getaway.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tongue.
Oh, I can do this again. And it's got better odds.
I am sorry.
God damn it.
It just doesn't come out of your mouth. Surprisingly eloquent, really.
Oh.
The last one, not the first three. Those are ape speak.
I am the scum of the earth.
Why'd you say that?
I'm gone.
That's garbage. You're a police officer.
No, I'm not. I'm
Shall
gone.
we talk about something else, maybe?
That didn't help. What can you tell me
Everything.
about this strike?
Right up to, but not including, trade secrets. I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the... Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates. Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I...
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator.
This isn't the first time the union...
Heavens, no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions. Everard Clare is a man of the utmost. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. He is the most corrupt individual I have... Yes, it's how they circumvent the term limits, you see. With a funny little switcheroo. What? The Débardeurs Union organized...
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate.
Refreshingly honest, officer. And your opinion, detective? If I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Indeed. And a hungry one. Mr. Clare told him to... Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, Yes. Extremely. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before. There are leaflets everywhere, and every worker, a member of the board.
I like it.
Then you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
Nope, that one's
Personally, I agree. It lacks the pizzazzo of every worker a member. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines Group makes a decision, just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. That may well be. I'm not sure. And now...
Excuse me, from whom did you hear?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates.
This checks out.
Thanks, reaction speed.
The scabs? If they were organized...
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
I'm glad you asked. There was...
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. Indeed. The point of the presentation is...
Thank you for your concern, ma'am.
Of course. How else can I... Quite a few things. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer...
Of course, ma'am. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation.
I see. So, are you saying you lost
I could
your
have
badge
eaten it for
during
all
the...
I
Oh,
know. I
dear.
don't remember anything.
I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen...
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open. Feelings will guide the way.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail.
Officer.
Damn, my morale's taking a hit.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting it.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify the Union is or...
I remember.
Detective.
You wanted to talk over here. He's like, this isn't going how I was hoping.
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance. And this woman is running circles around us.
He doesn't let it show. But there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can...
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, what I propose is we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But I'm sure you will, Detective. Oh, you could request a new one.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to...
Ingredients for what?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place in...
While Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade.
We're in logistics. It's yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dock Workers Union. The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in... I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share... No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. This is a limited time opportunity. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will...
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to...
I am sorry for the inconvenience. We did.
We know the company has...
Well, how do you think they're financing this strike?
There was a shake...
With all due respect to... Precisely.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type.
Yes? Excellent. It may come to... In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may... That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid better not tie the fourth day to the bat stay on this.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
This... reality. Ah, yes.
Don't be phased, madame.
We may be here...
All right, we're in.
Okay.
I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
I already did all of this, but I feel like this will get me
We're
some
in
more experience.
Martinez. A casual term of Martinez, you would be excused for not knowing about it. It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of... Yes.
Vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
I'm not a good ambassador. As I told you, Martinez, Caillou.
Right.
Imagine a pebble.
It is clear this pebble and to humanity at large.
Revachol, the great...
As if it's self-explained.
History detective. They built this city to... in the DeLorean century. The nations of the Occident. They say it's where the terrible question... By that I mean... We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island, able to sustain up to 200 million people. In the middle of the... I think it's fair to say so. 22 kilometers from the center of the world.
Silence. The water, the light. There is no recognition. Only the immensity of the sea.
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
I guess I can only internalize one thought, or I probably can't.
This
do it
is
till
one
the end of the
thought you
conversation.
need to complete.
Was there something else you wanted to know?
This has been informative. Might I suggest not asking them all right now?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long...
That is
I wanna know
understandable.
everything.
Indeed. I'm always... These are... for the big time. The revolution. It's
Right.
quite easy. Those would be the communists. Generally speaking. Oh, and the anarchists too.
She likes the totality of it.
Indeed. Did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people. Yes. The Red Deluge. Yes. An acute thiamine deficiency can be... Oh, lots of people. The real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in... I prefer the term risk-averse. Him and tens of thousands, the liberals got the mineral rights. Liberals are usually middle-class people. Some were rich enough to stay with the Constitution. They didn't win so much as survive.
She's one of them.
To foreign intervention. The coalition. Those people The liberals took everything that wasn't nailed to the coalition of nations.
There is bitterness in her voice.
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way, at least not in the same manner and volume. This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist. Of course. The turn of the century revolution. The revolution began in '02. It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarat. It made people overthrow their governments. Of course not. It was a highly infectious microorganism from Revachol and Grad. Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Why? You and I, officer.
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar. Maybe it's because she has a boat.
No doubt. But we share the same time and position on the planet. A city-state divided into free market zones.
The clatter of typewriter keys fill.
The zone of control is modernity. They did 43 years. The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled. Of the 30s, things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing. For the first... No. It was a market mirage fueled by cocaine. Welcome to reality, baby.
Alright. Use skill point. Alright, we already maxed out conceptualization. Time to read some more of these. Alright. Volition. Volition urges you to be a good guy to others and to yourself. It enables you to resist temptation, be it in a bottle, between a pair of legs, or at the end of an iron barrel which promises oblivion. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale, one of the 2 health pools in the game. At high levels, Volition makes you hyper-sane. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. It's a bit of a party pooper. At low levels, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be a profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. I feel like I actually should put some points into this. If I'm going to continue with the idea that I'm trying to be true to my real life self, because I feel like this is what I have been leveling up in real life. Like, this is where I've been putting my real life points, is into Volition. Inland Empire is the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see, what's really going. What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world fate? At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your closing, conversations that may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown into the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character. And then how will you shape the cosmos? And that's another thing. I already have 5 here. So I don't think I need to add... Like, last time I was adding to this, but I think probably that will just make my character insane. Empathy breaks into the souls of others and forces you to feel what's inside. It enables you to notice social cues others may miss. Perhaps a hidden sadness you could coax out a little more, a strange joy from someone who should be bereaved, or a hidden resentment that could return to harm later. At high levels, empathy really puts you in other people's shoes. You'll cry for their sorrows, punch walls to relieve their angers, and be an even more unstable cop. With low empathy, however, you'll be an ungainly beast, unable to talk to anyone without upsetting them. Authority urges you to assert and reassert your dominance over those around you. It enables you to understand the power dynamic of groups of thugs, know how far you can push a perpetrator, and how to establish control of situations. At high levels, authority demands respect. Even a perceived slight could send you into knee-breaking mode. With low authority, however, you're forever in awkward situations, like when you suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at teenagers and they laugh at you. Spiritus de Corpus is the very spirit of policing, the copgeist. It enables you to understand your blue-souled sisters and brothers, not only by picking up subtle signals from your partner, but by witnessing flash-sideways scenes as they play out in your precinct. At high levels, you'll be the very heart of the police force, not only willing to be able willing and able, but obliged to take a bullet for your partner. However, without a spirit de corpus, you'll be flying blind, unable to understand discreet remarks colleagues make in high-stakes situations, remarks that might just save your life. Suggestion. Suggestion urges a soft power approach. If people think they want what you want, you've already won. This skill enables you to implant ideas into the minds of others. You can make the citizens like you more. You can make gangsters turn on each other, too. Many crime rings have been broken by just a little doubt, after all. Where'd my mouse go? What happened to my mouse? I've lost my cursor. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. But my mouse no longer working. Did the battery died, maybe? Let me replace the battery in my mouse. See, the light is still blinking, which is confusing. Let's see if the battery died. I got a whole pack right here. Still not seeing it. When I move the trackpad, it works.